These are the best. They are called pastéis nata. And they're a traditional Portuguese pastry that everybody seems to love. But you have to get them fresh. That's the secret. And also, it helps if you put a bit of cinnamon on it. And some Portuguese people, they like to put icing sugar on it. But that's a preference. These are really the best. So good.
That pause and that rush. Stressful. Yeah.
So this is mid-afternoon. It's almost 4 o'clock. Maybe everybody's at the beach. Maybe. So taking Ubers here is not that bad. I was expecting them to be more expensive, but they're actually pretty reasonable. I go between Uber and another company called Bolt. It looks identical to Uber. And I try to see which one has the best price. And I go with that. Maybe I'll take a walk through the historical area again. See what there is to see. Beautiful, eh? Nice architecture. So this here is basically the entrance to the historical zone with the clock tower. I'm going to try and walk across without getting hit by a car. Oh, there's an information center here. Tourist information center. I guess this is where people meet, get information. Thank you. Well, I guess it's a place you can go ask for information if you're lost or need to know something. I wish they would give you some free maps though, some good maps. I know Google Maps is good, but sometimes having a hard copy helps. Well, here it is, look at that. Historical Center. A hairdresser place in here. Wow. So I think I've shown you this area before a little bit. Historical center is pretty. Cobblestones. I don't think there's any cars allowed in here really, so you can walk freely as a pedestrian. But I see, you know, this is one of the nicest areas to walk around in. Looks like there are a couple of shops here. You know, this one looks like a religious shop with books. Still in the historical center, the old town, as they call it. This is a little, haven't seen this. I guess you gotta enter here. Must be some kind of church or something. We'll have a look at it after. Looks kind of cool though. Might be worth a visit.
Stay with data. It's not. We do what you know. Stay with us.
That's an interesting statue. He looks like a king of Portugal. King of Portugal. L'Enfance. The Offense, the third. How nice. Very nice. We'll find out what he did later, because my Portuguese history is appalling. I never went to school here. So my history is very limited. Nice little restaurants here if you want to come to them. They're not cheap. Appetizers run you about €8, 4 to 5. 12, 13 euros. Meals. Yeah, you're looking at 12 to 30 euros for meals. It's not cheap. But it's cute. It has a very cute vibe. Very romantic. I'm very weary when I see tourists wearing the same shirt. Oh, I think they work here. I think it's a uniform. I think, you know, the people that used to own these properties, and I think some of them still do. Ah, this guy. He's a musician. I remember having his album in the Revolution. Yeah. Zeca Afonso. Zeca Afonso. That's my first name, by the way. Zeca. All right. Let's get going. See if we can enter this thing. See if there's an entrance. Well, I found the entrance to the cathedral, and I'm just inside. Beautiful cathedral, well kept. Very clean. balcony. That looks like a music book that they would use. Very interesting. This is probably the oldest church in the old town. I'm not sure its history, but it's worth visiting. It's, I think, €4 or €5 to get in. They do have a museum, I guess, up here. Of the priests, the costumes. Ooh, is that a cardinal? Very beautiful. I mean, once upon a time, this is reality. These people were in charge. Like it or not. Well, I wonder if that's gold. Now we are going up to the tower, which is the highest point here. Look how old these are, eh? They're definitely 13th century or something. They've been walked on a lot. Oh wow, you get a great view here. Look at the view. This is it. Wow. Get a great view. This would be a good spot to launch a drone. I didn't bring it though. The bell tower. So, if you look over there, you can see the outer boundary of the beach. That white sand is called the beach of Faro, and it sits as a boundary between the Mediterranean on that side and the actual city of Faro. All around, you could see it, and there's a lagoon here where boats, where you could park your boat, and I guess you could do stuff. I know my cousin, he uses his boat with his kids here, so it's pretty cool. It looks great, actually. You can see the old town The old rooftops. Still, they're pretty old. They're probably from, I don't know, the 50s or something. Some have been replaced, like that one over there. The square. The marina that I was at yesterday. The railroad station. You can kind of see the railroad station over there.
No.
That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Great view. To be honest, I don't remember if I've ever been up here. And if I have been, I don't remember it. And I've been here many times to Faro. So sometimes, you know, when your family moves to a place and you go visit them, you don't always go there as a tourist, so you don't explore as much as you should. But I'm glad I did. I wonder what that building is over there, that yellow building, the tall one. It looks abandoned. There's some trees and old buildings over there too. Interesting. So many cool things. Well, let's see what else there is to discover. Well, I just spontaneously bought some tickets to go on a ferry ride to the island of Faro. It should be exciting. I've never done this before, and neither have you. It's a beautiful day for it. Perfect timing. Here we go. Looks pretty cool. Oh, the air's fresh. And this is where you catch it, just in the historical area, in the old town, out front. Very nice. Do you mind if I just sit over there? Is that right? Right. Here we go. What I like about this town right now is how it's not really crowded with tourists. You can see the boat here is pretty empty. Not a lot of people at all. So it should be a pretty easy ride. I really don't like it when it's so crowded, it's uncomfortable, but this is actually quite comfortable. Okay, it's 1736. Let's see how it goes. It's actually pretty good taking the boat. Saves me having to walk or take a Uber. Okay guys, I don't know if I actually recorded the last bit or not, so I'm going to redo it. So I just arrived at Faro Beach. And the ferry was about a 20-minute ferry ride, €4 return. Definitely worth it. Gorgeous beach. Gorgeous weather. What a life. Amazing. So if you come here, if you come to Faro, definitely take this day trip. In the old town, the historical old center. Go right to the water's edge, and there should be a ferry there, a little ferry where you can ride for €4 return. I think next time I come, I'll bring my drone. It'd be nice to get a drone shot along the beach here. Look at that water, boys. Look at that water. It's amazing. Truly a perfect day here. Well, I'm back from the boat ride, back from the beach, that way, back in town. These are the fortress walls of Faro. And beautiful day so far. I'm gonna head back to to my family's property and prepare for dinner. Prepare some dinner. That's how it's gonna be. Anyways, it's been a great day. Fire department. Being a fireman here. That is the way. What a beautiful day. Look at this. Can't beat it. Literally cannot beat this day. It is like a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It does feel somewhat like southern France, Côte d'Azur. It does have that vibe. I have to say, this nice little garden, nice town. It's all very civilized. That's how it is. That's how it is. So, whenever you're ready, come down to Faro. Come down to Faro and see for yourself. The most beautiful place. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm still in Faro. I'm not in the historical area. I'm more in the local central area where I am hunting down a pastry shop which apparently makes fresh pastries. So let's see if we could find it. I'll travel far and wide. Did I get it? Get this pastry shop? Or did I miss it? I got this pastry shop or not. Maybe they got it wrong. Pastelaria. There it is. I think that's it. I think this is the one. Here.
Where are you now?
Ash.
Okay,
This is
you
it.
got taxi.
This is it. Doesn't look like they make anything here, but maybe they do. Doesn't look like anything really that special. Well, they have these in Mexico. They call it your pão de Deus. God bread. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna get. I have to say I wasn't impressed, so I didn't get anything there. I think there's a couple of better places down in the local, not historical zone, but the sort of the shopping area here in Faro, where a lot of the tourist action is. So I think I'll just wander back down. So I don't have any plans yet today, but I'm thinking of it. I haven't really thought about it. I've just been chilling for the last couple of days here. Arrived Saturday. Slept. Had all day yesterday with my relatives. And now this morning, did a bit of work. And now I am, today's Monday. And let's see where we go on Monday. So this is, basic, Portuguese southern town here in the Mediterranean. When you get into the center like this, it's not very fancy, not very historical. It's more like a functioning town, where you have your, your beauty salons, your agencies. Looks like a lot of places. Could be lunchtime, because it seems like there's a lot of places that are shut. So I know here they do have a siesta type of situation where they close shop for a couple hours or so. That might be it. But this is what you'd expect if you come to, you know, southern Portuguese local town in the center. This type of environment. It is the Algarve, so it's much warmer. And there's not as much in the way of green. It's dry. It's not a very green province. Oh yeah, I should follow up with my bank card that got eaten by the bank. And I did go see the bank today. And basically I just have to wait till I get my card, which arrives sometime in the next couple of weeks, but not here to my home address where I'm not. So that's going to take some time. I probably will not get it. But I do have a digital card which I will use in the meantime. So I'll be using the digital card for my time here. As long as I could use it for my Ubers and, you know, tap payments, I'm okay with that. We'll deal with the rest later. This place is. Looks like a theater. I do notice, for some reason, I do notice there's a real stink of piss everywhere. I don't know, maybe at nighttime, people are just urinating everywhere. And that's what's causing it. But it is a little disconcerting. There's a cinema here of some sort. Looks interesting. It's also closed, so yeah, I kind of get a stench of it everywhere. You know, I wish they would do something about it. Maybe clean it up or wash it down or something, because it is kind of disconcerting, especially with the heat. You get that stench. So I'm walking back down to the center. Let's see how much a trim is here. They do haircuts and beards. Beard cut. Maybe they do a nice beard cut. It's a little pricey. So I decided to forego it. I'm okay for now. I don't look that bad. Anyways, it's a beautiful day. The sky is blue. Not a cloud. Not a cloud here. There's laundry services. Good to know. Not a cloud in the sky. It's nice to see them restoring some of these older buildings that have been, you know, neglected. I'm sure it's not cheap, but, you know, with tourism and like that, I'm sure it'd be well rewarded. There's the municipal area. This looks like the municipal area. I do also notice there is a big presence of East Asians here that you don't normally see anywhere else. I guess they've kind of immigrated here. Let's see what they got here. This looks like a pastry shop. It's a supermarket. Supermarket. Bread, cheese. It's pretty cheap for cheese. But then I gotta carry it with me. That's the only drawback. Pastries look okay. Not sure how fresh they are. They seem fresh. But nothing that looks interesting. Alright, back on the streets.